What's up? My name is Sean Thomas. What they call me, Dope D.N.A. I'm a hip hop artist. I've been doing this for about 15 years now. 15-year run.
I'm just going through my levels like Bruce did, that new kid's a rebel. Like you don't understand my rankings, I'm a Viking, no license, 44 long pipe on me. Yosemite Sam, I blame a nigga for frontin'. True that, and not playing the dope on. Go ahead, pump 'em, I deflate nigga style. The treatment these fake motherfuckers act wild. But you're not, you's a child, I'm a mister. He ain't the gats, and when it clap, shit whisper. Smother the blast like the hammer thumping. Shells hopping out the top, you hit the panic button. Blood rushing, the stakes razor. Pacemaker niggas lacking heart. You get your weak ass blasted apart. Like the flow ain't mine, leave the bars alone. Niggas sucking all that jazz like Karl Malone, and I'm far from home. Oh no, I'm playing with it, man.
Initially, I was writing poems. I was just in poetry, so I never really wrote over a beat. Just a way to get the thoughts out of my head and the feelings and things, you know, in the environment that I felt. So I would just write them down, and it was poetry first, and then it turned into rap. My homeboys like turn them into rap, so then I started writing those beats. But I just really wanted to get, you know, all the feelings I had about my environment and where I lived. So that was the inspiration right there. Just living, man, where I lived and seeing the things I saw, and you know, not where could you go to talk to people about this stuff? Not, you know, I don't know. So I just went to the people. My primary thing was to just try to change the image of the so-called or quote-unquote cool guy, who was cool to be, and you know, have some different things cool about myself that was really good for him and not toxic. I really was a strong believer and thought I can change the environment. I didn't have to leave it, but I could stay in it and change the world around me. You know what I'm saying? Just change the world around me. And really just through art, I knew being an artist was a good way for me to come in contact with the rest of the world. I knew it could take me around the world and give me some worldly views and not just the view from the hood. Swizz Beats, I was supposed to sign that deal within 48 hours, and within that 48-hour frame, Cassidy got locked up for a murder, or a suspected murder that happened, and all I can say is phone numbers changed. I couldn't get in contact with nobody no more. Everything changed after that within 48 hours. So, you know, that's my luck on that. Jay-Z, I saw Jay about November, end of November, beginning of December. He said, you know, I was a poet then. He's a poet. He's amazing, special. He wanted me to come back because at the beginning of the year, you know, the new label checks and everything was coming in, and I knew he was going to change from the Def Jam to what he got now, which is Rock Nation, which, looking at the situation, I probably would have been the very first artist on there. The people who brought me up there to see him, he told them to bring me back in January so we can do the deal, and they didn't tell me this until August of the next year. Now, you know, I'm seeing him in November, December. He's saying come back January, and I don't even hear about this till August. You know what I'm saying? So another one, you know, there goes the luck thing again. We go on to 50 Cent. Same thing. Go up there, do what I got to do. He actually wanted me to come live with him that night. Stay with him, helicopter on the roof, go to the crib. Same thing, I saw him 3 weeks. I saw him first week of December. I saw him right after I saw Jay-Z. He said, you know, we're going to do the deal. He actually wanted to take me to Canada the very next night. He said 3 weeks, the new money comes in, you know what I'm saying, the check is there. He actually wanted to give me money out of his own account, out of his own pocket, just to make sure I wouldn't go nowhere else. But you know what I mean, I showed him I wasn't gonna go nowhere else. You cool, don't need that, you know, we'll handle the situation. He said 3 weeks. whatever. 3 weeks went by. Something happened with the situation I was in, with the people who took me there. Unfortunate things, stuff I really don't even care to, talk about. But as long as y'all know that it ain't my fault. I always do my job and I'm always ready. But some people get money hungry, they get greedy, they want once they see somebody's actually interested in you, they could believe in you, 80% or 90%, and then they'll wait to see what people's reaction, and when they see them react and go crazy about you, then they try to ramp the price up on you. You know what I'm saying? Things got a little crazy from there. It's like, well, when we talked first time, it was this price, or it was that, or it was this whatever. And now that you see I'm elated about them and I really want them, then it's like they go on the backside and do crazy shit. Last story we could talk about Timbaland. You heard my buddy of mine, Shabazz, played 2 songs for him down in Miami in the studio. They called me that night. I so happened to be back in Philly in the gym when I got the call, literally taking a shit on the toilet. And Shabazz get on the phone. He like, yo, I got somebody that want to holler at you. He said, you got a minute? I'm like, yeah, I'm at the gym. Put him on the phone. We started talking. I didn't know who it was. I mean, he like, man, your stuff is dope, man. I got some new things I'm working on. I want you to be a part of it. You know what I mean? He like, I'm like, well, who this? He like, you know what I mean? It's Tim. I'm like, who the fuck is Tim? He like, he like Timbo. I'm like, who the fuck is Timbo? I ain't even thinking, you know what I'm saying? He like, Timbaland. I'm like, oh shit. So this is a Monday. On Tuesday, booked my flight out to Miami. I was living there ever since that Tuesday. I was living down there. I got me a condo down there, 4th of Miami Ave, living in the Ivy, man. It was good. It was good. It was a good time down there, man. Wrote a lot of records in the studio with a lot of good people, Gwen Stefani's and others. So Snoop Dogg, man, made a lot of good records. I just don't think Timbaland and his people really knew what they wanted to do at that time. They knew they had an idea, but they didn't have it together. That didn't work out either. Another unfortunate. So, I feel like I should make a movie called The Unlucky Man. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cinderella Man movie and shit, man. But I don't even call it Unlucky Man. Maybe it was something there that the universe that you don't even need to be involved in that. It took me away from it. So, it is what it is. But I'm still here and we still rocking. By those things being presented to me as something that was like almost concrete and was going to happen, and there's no way this can't happen, and then they don't happen, is like crushing. You know what I mean? Because you go from having $2 in your pocket, and you got a son and a girl, and you don't have no money, no job, you don't have nothing, and these people come in your life and tell you you're gonna have everything you ever dreamed of. All you got to do is wait a day or two, literally. It's like giving somebody a winning Powerball ticket and then taking it back. You know what I'm saying? So it could be crushing, and then you can start to kind of doubt yourself. You know what I mean? Doubt if you really supposed to be or want to do this. You know what I'm saying? And you really start to doubt everything and everybody around you. And obviously relationships with the people around you. You really start to see who truly believes in you, who truly loves you, and who was just around because 50 Cent wanted you, or Jay-Z wanted you, or Timbaland wanted you, or Swizz wanted you, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that, like I said, that can be the gift of it all. You finally get to see who truly is there for you, and not just there for you because they thought you were gonna, run into all of this money or fame, and they wanted just a piece of that, you know what I mean? Not really wanted to be friends or honest with you at all in any way. And that's what good it done for me, you know what I mean? So I doubted myself for a little while, but that went away real quick because I'm like, well, no, it wasn't my fault. These people really wanted me. It was the people standing in between me and them that fucked it up, you know what I'm saying? So I doubted myself real quick, but then that really went away. But then, like I said, the good thing that happened from that time even up until today is like you get to see who's really there for you and who really was just around because they thought, you were going to be on the private jet or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And they just wanted to be on it too, but they really wasn't good for you, toxic. So the universe has a real deliberate way of working. So that's why I don't even count them as losses, you know what I mean? Maybe it was something there this universe just didn't want me to be a part of. Not that it wasn't for me. You know what I mean? And I could stand on my own. I really probably need to be under nobody's umbrella. I could stand on my own. Maybe that's what it was telling me. You could do this by yourself. When you're an independent artist, man, all the funds, all the everything has to come from you. You have to pay for promotion. You have to pay for your marketing. You have to pay producers. You have to pay. You know, even with people who throw shows, they try to charge you to get on the show. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole stress, man. I'm quite sure, I'm in Philly, so I'm quite sure they're going through the same thing in DC and Chicago, Compton, New Orleans. They're going through it everywhere, so you know what I mean? The stress I'm going through, every artist is probably going through the same thing, trying to deal with this life, man, of being an entertainer and trying to get your art out to the world. It's very stressful, but just remember why you started. I think that'll pull you through. Just remember why you started and what you wanted to do it for. That's the great gift right there. And everybody has a gift, just very few actually open the box. One thing about being out Miami when I was out there, for how long I was out there, I just really the thing that I saw a lot of was the drug usage, the substance abuse of them trying to get over whatever it was that they might have done that they ain't agree with inside themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I gotta go back home. Really, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Like, this shit is crazy, man. Like, I mean, you could just see it in their eyes. It's like something's wrong. You know what I mean? They might not say it, but they almost could tell you with their eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? Their mannerisms that they were doing some things or into something that they shouldn't have been doing, man. I put it like this. I wish everybody could get everything they ever dreamed of that's in their dream. Cars, girls, money, house, boat. I wish everybody could get it so that you can finally see that the shit that don't make you happy. That shit ain't gonna make you happy. If you ain't happy before you get it, it ain't gonna. If you an asshole when you broke, $1 million is gonna amplify your asshole. That's all it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? If you're not smart, if you're not intelligent, if you don't have business skills or investment skills, before somebody give you $1 million or $1 billion, you gonna go right back to broke. So I want everybody to get all they ever dreamed of and get around all the people you think you need to be around or want to be around, so that you can see that it ain't gonna make you happy and it ain't gonna fulfill your life. That's a decision you gotta make before you even get there. So that's what Miami showed me. Before that, I thought I wanted to be around Timbaland, I wanted to be around the stars, I wanted to be around everybody, and it was cool, but it did nothing for me. It did nothing. You know what I'm saying? I came there thinking that was going to fulfill me, that was going to make me happy, that was the piece I was missing, and I realized it wasn't. So that's why I say I wish everybody get around all the cool people you think is cool, and get all the money you think get all the bags you think you want to get, just so you can see that it ain't gonna make you happy if you haven't decided that before you got there.
Felt like my chick, but she got the shit, I had to get the bag. Till I made the promise, if I ever lose, then I'ma get it back. I work all night, play my cards right like it's pretty bad. The times hard, nigga grind hard, gon' get it back. It's down to your last, gon' get back. Nigga never look back, gon' get back. Do it on your own, fuck with them niggas at. Sometimes you gotta go alone just to get the back. I'm just tryna bring it back. 100 rappers on my back. 100 million on the track, stuff 100 million in the bags. Doing me cause I ain't yo. I'm just staying in my lane though. I don't rap, this a banjo. Heartless, I'm a bankroll. Get it, I get it and go. Spin it like we did it, go. We been the flow. Fuck it, I whip it some more. Yeah, I'm plugged out the socket. To the moon, I'm a rocket. Turn it up, you can knock it. Play it, we can get it poppin'. Drop tops for the raindrops. Got that for the bank drops. All hard to the bank stops.
Changes I made. My diet, my lifestyle, how I eat. I'm vegan now, so the vegan lifestyle and diet has really changed my perspective on everything. Before that, I thought I felt deeply in compassion, so it's amplified now. You know what I'm saying? So from going from that to trying to get away from feeling so much and wanting to be more cold-hearted, I changed to vegan. Now I feel even more deeply now for everything in the world. So that one single change right there really helped me to change my whole, like I said, my whole perception on the world, and how I saw things, how I view things is different now. So inevitably, you know, consequently, it changed my music. So I just wanted to write more positive and write more beautiful things than hurtful things, than degrading things, misleading things. I wanted to be always been honest, but more honest and not as just into myself about what I'm writing, but write about more things that's going on in the world with everybody else. So just going vegan, becoming a vegan, it changed everything about me, man. It changed everything. Not only my physical appearance, but how I thought, how I think now. You know what I'm saying? So if people thought I was something to reckon with before, you know what I'm saying, my art and how I write, I'm even more of a powerhouse now because my thoughts are really, really amplified now. Really amplified.
What you heard, boy, I'm a shot to know that G cool like a locker, scripting copper, but my music for the block is like Ibaka, keep it real. You ain't got the lie to kick it, this ain't sucker, fuck the price, dog. I don't win the shot cause I'm a copper, light it up and burn it down. I'm the nicest in the town, never on no clown shit, really, I won't bring you down. Okay, I get it, we all street, if it's arm, leg, hand on the heartbeat. You an actor, I'm an activist, my rapping is so accurate, she back it up, I'm acting up, I had enough, I'm backing this. So bring me to the party for a body like I'm packing this. Now we at the pad, acting bad, Michael Jackson this. Even though she bad, so my swagger like a dagger. Let me cut her, let me stab her. When I'm done, oh, you can have her. 9mm by the batter is the matter. Boy, stop, hold my fucking fire truck, come with a ladder, man.
From the muscle nigga, from the mud, from the back block. I just want it all to get all from your stash house. You want the word, nigga, count it all, put that rap out. In this life, I can see it all, ain't no rap loud. Light it up, burn it down, light it up, burn it down, light it up.
Your health as well. You know what I mean? Even if you got to get out, just get out. Just put things. I know we live in a world where they tell us to go, 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 but really we should be stop, stop, stop. And that's the problem. I think that's where the drug uses come in, because they think, well, I can't stop. I have to go, go, go. I have to keep going. I have this show, that show. I got to do TV show. This, you know, I got to do all these things, and I ain't getting no sleep. I need something in there to keep me going. And I think that's where it really comes in, really heavy. So it's okay to stop. Be still. It's okay to stop and put things and just say, wait, I just need to chill and just stop for a day, a week, a month, and just chill out. And just don't resort to that lean and the Percocets and whatever else they doing, man, and the Molly. Don't ever do that stuff, because it's you taking the poison. You're not patching anything up. You're digging a deeper hole. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting over anything. You're putting yourself way under. So I would say don't touch any of those poisons, man.
Tears well to my eyes, watching all of this nonsense. Blood all in these streets. How the fuck they gonna stop the violence as your conscience speaks? It's guilt all in your silence. We ain't killing nothing but our own kind with that dope you put in that Pyrex. Jesse said keep hope alive, but I don't give her no hope. Either I will or I won't, either I do or I don't. That's just the way that it go. Carry the weight of the flow, the way on my mind, that's why I'm letting it go. Richer you po, nigga, let's talk about this free. Dog, I ain't taking no more. Water up to my chest. Can't sleep, I can't rest. Trying to deal with this stress. This whole country a mess.
Hey y'all, it's Dope D.N.A. Got some good projects coming. 6240 album. Look out for it. D.O.P.E. D.N.A. You know what I mean? That's drive plus opportunity plus preparation equals excellence. That's in my D.N.A.
Dog, I ain't scared. These people ain't nothing to fear. Niggas put guns to my head, pull on the trigger, and I would just happily go. 'Cause you know I die for you.